Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Wildcats and the Eagles. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Alan Sadler gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now at the plate, Grant Richardson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Richardson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First pitch, 2-0.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. That's 2-1. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-1. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch or throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Now batting, Ethan Valverde. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes. Weak roller right side. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Sam Travis.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Travis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
1-0.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Stepping into the box, Craig Lowe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's by him for strike one.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Richardson at second with 2 down. Fouled away. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Scotty Bradley would be next. The payoff pitch. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Settling in now, Scotty Bradley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Tanner Gordon, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets the win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Into the box, Ron Stadolka. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Stadolka.
Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Low moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, not shortstop, A.J. Lee.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Lee. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Riding into the box,
College baseball
Randy
season
Bedard.
12021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Crew Vein 2021.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Gordon is coming off a win in his last start, the first of his major league career, so I'm sure he's still riding high from that achievement. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bedard is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Cole Barr. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought
NCAA
twice
college
about that
baseball
one.
season
About as close as it
1-2-0-2-1
gets.
Game 7 matchup will be coming up next. Syracuse Orangemen 3-3, Washington Huskies 4-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the second baseman, Drew Ashley.
At the plate, Drew Ashley. First delivery to him on the way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down and away, ball 1. Inside and low, 2-1. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So now to the plate, Brian White. Tapped out in front of home.
NCAA college baseball season 1-2-0-2-1 Game 7 matchup will be coming up next. Drexel University Dragons 4-3, Rutgers Scarlet Knights 3-3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Maxwell Coast. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Standing in now, Kevin Smith. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the
NCAA
battle
college
because of it.
baseball season 1-2-0-2-1 Game 7 matchup will be coming up next. USC Trojans 1-5 University of Pittsburgh Panthers 3-3.
At the plate now, Chris Alley. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Ashley backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now to the plate, Matt Orozco.
The third baseman, Matt Orozco.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Comes set. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, Colin Hopkins. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Colin Hopkins.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hopped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, Grant Richardson. He drew a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. And this is low, ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. The bouncer to the left side. He's right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Ethan Valverde. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Hensley has it, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Austin Chavis. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. Set to get his day started, James Hensley, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ron Stadalka. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Sam Travis.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Grounded up the first baseline, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance, Craig Lowe. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled off. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Full count. 3-2. Scotty Bradley waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So digging in now, Scotty Bradley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The next 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, A.J. Lee. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box now, Randy Bedard. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A runner at second, nobody out. That evens it up, 1-1. He waits, now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Travis battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maxwell Coast. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, Kevin Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Cole Barr.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. There's the 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Got him.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. It seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
To the plate now, Drew Ashley. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian White. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
Stepping in now, Colin Hopkins. And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled away. A 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Chris Alley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike. Weekly hit towards first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Striding in, Matt Orozco. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
At the plate, Austin Chavis. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Just hung in there on that one. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Grant Richardson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Ready once again, Ethan Valverde. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a curveball misses inside.
1-1.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Hensley recovers. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The first base, number 6.
Stepping in, Sam Travis. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now back.
So striding in, Craig Lowe. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, James Hensley. The pitch.
Count 1-0. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
In for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Ron Stadonka. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-1 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready for another shot now, A.J. Lee. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Here's another 0-2. Hit on the ground to short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Scotty Bradley. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Bedard is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping into the box, Cole Barr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. One out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Drew Ashley, as he'll take a look at ball one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian White. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Randy Bedard.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Very high, 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Randy Bedard is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate, Maxwell Coast. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And that's the second out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Standing in now, Colin Hopkins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Grant Richardson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
That's grown man strength right there, able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Digging in now, Ethan Valverde. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in, Sam Travis. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Craig Lowe. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Riding in once again, Scotty Bradley, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed.
1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Stadonka is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder Chris Alley.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Matt Orozco. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Brendan Tucker answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Into the box now, Austin Chavis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. a strike to even the count. 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in, James Hensley. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Comes set and the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count. I got to count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Full count, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Now batting. Not shortstop.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, A.J. Lee, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Comes set, the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Ready with the 1-2, and it's fouled away. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam, and good for him. A.J. Lee has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Barry Jones enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Stepping in now, Randy Bedard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Jones is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richardson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Ninth inning coming up. It's now a 4-0 ball game. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the third baseman, Cole Barr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Stadonka comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Drew Ashley is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bedard is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting,
stepping up now, Brian White, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Colin Hopkins would be next. The 3-1. Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Eagles have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Eagles posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Jake Dukeshire gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Tanner Gordon is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the visitors, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.